All right, guys, so this little hidden jewel right here was $49 back on Black Friday. And Black Friday 2016, I mean, so we're now into 2017. And on the website, it shows $49 still, but they're sold out everywhere. So I was actually able to walk right into the Microsoft store here locally and buy the last one. Now, there's two versions of this tablet here. This is the 560 version, and there's a 610 version. So the difference is the clock speed of the processor. The higher clock speed one is still actually 149. It's 1.44 gigahertz in the Intel Atom X5. This one actually has 1.33 gigahertz Intel Atom Z373Z35F. So this is a slower model of the two, but this isn't something that I'm getting to try to replace a computer. I wanted a nice Windows tablet that I didn't break the bank with, and I was searching and searching and searching and actually found this one. So can you believe that? So this is a signature edition, which that means to some people don't know that. Some people doesn't know what that means, but it actually means there's no bloatware. It's just straight up Microsoft. That's it. I want to get into the specs on this bad boy here. So I wanted to show you. I'll see how my viewfinder. Oh, looking pretty good. Okay, great. I'm actually recording this with the Huawei Mate 9, by the way. So let's go over the specs real quick here. You can kind of see something here. It has a full 1080p display, and it's got Microsoft Windows 10, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, dual cameras. It's actually, when they say dual cameras, it's actually a 5 on the back and a 2 on the front. So looking at the memory here, you've got a quad-core processor, obviously clocked, and it says up to 1.8 gigahertz, but this is a 1.33. But it has 2 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs onboard storage. You can put a 64 gig card in there, which I will do. I have a 64 gig card. 1920 by 1200. The battery is 3400, so don't look for long battery life. You only get up to 6 hours with this thing. Cameras 2.5, or excuse me, 2 and a 5. It has like this little bookshelf design here. Let's kind of get it open. Let's see if I can find something to cut it open with. All right. So, yeah, this was like a little hidden jewel that Microsoft kind of threw out there back on Black Friday, and a lot of people couldn't get them. This actually only cost $49, and I was super excited. So it has like this little book thing on here. So let me see how I can get this open. Yeah, it pushes forward. Yeah, here we go. Just kind of push it here and pull it out. Oh, still sealed. All right, so let's unseal it. All right. So for $49, you're actually getting a pretty good package, I think. Man, this thing is trolling me right now. The tape is so clear, by the way, you really can't tell too well in person here. All right. So seals off, push through here, and here's the tablet. This is like a little book. That's what they're doing here. This is a full-fledged Windows tablet. It's an 8-inch 1080p display, super lightweight. Wow. Here it is. I'll go around and see what else is in the box real quick here. You get charging sync cable. Yeah, looks like you get some adapters. Yeah, you get a little adapter here because you're gonna need it more likely. And you've got a power brick more than likely here, which I won't use this. I have an anchor that I'll plug it into. And then that's pretty much it. So let's throw this aside. Let's get the area cleaned up. And we're gonna get this bad boy powered on here. Let's take a look around the actual device. This is, again, a full-fledged Windows computer. You can see over here, here's the SD card slot. I'm not really a fan of that being open like that, but it is what it is. There's the 5 megapixel camera on the back. Then you've got a power and volume up and down right here. And then you've got a 2 megapixel up front right there. Then you've got some speaker grills down there, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, here we go. On the top, you've got the HDMI spot. And I actually have a cable for this HDMI slot. Then you got the charging sink and headphone up there. So I actually have the cable for this, and I'll be hooking it up to my monitor to see how that works. But let's power on here. Now this isn't oh, it's got some juice. Now again, I do have the HDMI cable for this. I'm pretty excited to say that I do. I bought it a long time ago, and I'm not going to bore you with the startup, but I am going to set this up and get into the actual tablet. I'm also going to hook it to my monitor here to see how that does. But here's the HDMI cable right there. So I'm going to get this set up, and I'll be right back. All right, so it's all set up, and I gotta tell you, it's really, the font is so small to begin with, so I'm gonna definitely have to change the font. Let me swipe in here. So look at how tiny this is, man. Oh my gosh, I gotta change the display settings here because I definitely cannot see this. Let me get my glasses real quick too. Wow, it is definitely super small. So it's scaled down to 100. So let's change it to 175. How about we go 175? Let's go to 200. That's definitely going to be better for me. Wow. All right, so the system's this is a good buy. I got this for $49, man. So I'll sign in. The time or anything isn't set. Wi-Fi didn't come on. It didn't ask for any of this stuff initially, but it does have the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, so, you know, just be aware of that. But before I get into the Wi-Fi here, let's check the battery. It's actually already on a 98%, so it's saying I got about 4 hours left. The brightness is at 50%. This should have Windows Defender. If not, I'll go ahead and turn it on because it should be there. I've already put my SD card in here, and it actually goes in like that. For $49, whew, this is actually going to be a sweet purchase. This would have been good for me when I went to CES. So you can see here, I've got my SD card in there, and I've got 14 gigs free on that. And then of the 28 gigs, I have 21 gigs free. So that gives you something, because this is a 32 gig model, that gives you some kind of idea of what you're going to be getting if you were able to still get one. Now you can actually get this, but you can't get it from Microsoft for the $49. So here it is, man. This is pretty nice. Touch sensitivity feels really good. I'll be testing this out. I'm actually gonna load like some editing software on here. I know that, you know, it's an Intel powered. It's kind of a low deal, but I'm still gonna do it. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I want to hook it up to the monitor and see if I can give you a quick view of that, or maybe I'll save that for another video. But I do want to test out these cameras for you. Let's see here. There's video. Let's go to camera. Wait, no, don't want that. It's got Cortana. You can talk to Cortana. This is actually going to be one of my best purchases of my second best purchase. No, you don't need my location, so it's got it. Let me grab something to take a photo. Oop, I almost grabbed a phone that I shouldn't show. So there's the camera. It's over here. The camera is right there. So it's kind of in a weird place, but that 5 megapixel camera on the back looks to be pretty good. So that kind of gives you an idea what the back camera looks like. I'm gonna switch it to the front real fast here. Take a photo of myself. All right, so I got a photo. And you can kind of see, this is actually pretty good, man. 49 bucks. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. That's actually pretty good. So the cameras look pretty good. I'm curious to see about these speakers too. This is a full-fledged Windows tablet, so yeah, this looks like it's gonna be pretty hot. Good use around the house. $49. I'm gonna actually load up some of my applications that I have on my real computer, and I'll be plugging in my HDMI cable to hook it to the monitor here in just a little bit test it out. But this is a pretty good buy. It's got everything that you could want from Windows, full Windows. It's good to go. So that's just a quick look at the NuVision 8-inch Windows computer. I'll be playing with this bad boy. This is actually pretty sweet, man. I really like it. This date is obviously wrong because I haven't signed into anything, but I'm pretty impressed. So for now, as a quick hands-on and give you a little bit of walkthrough, the cameras are actually really, really good, and I'm actually kind of surprised, man, because like I said, I just walked into the Microsoft store and was able to get it for $49. This is a nice little computer for 49 bucks. So SD card, speaker quality, I'll test all that out. This is just the unboxing and a quick hands-on. But if you can get one of these for $49, marked down from $130, it's not a powerhouse computer, but it is a computer. So, yeah. Oh, the Windows, this is a capacitive button. So there you go. Very nice. And let me check something right here real fast. Let's go into system settings. So you can kind of see here. Oh, didn't want to go into that one. I want to go to system. Let's go to system. And so you can see here, you've got the 1.3 gigahertz, 2 gigs of RAM, 32-bit system, Windows 10 touch point. So this is pretty good, man. I'm pretty excited to finally get my hands on this bad boy because I wanted it at Black Friday, but I couldn't get it because they sold out like really fast. So there you have it. Quick hands-on. This video was recorded with the Mate 9 just to give it a little bit of shine time. So it's your man Jay Will. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.